Sup, it's Hallie. Welcome back to Yuri and Koto. When we last left off, we were, at school, I guess, and we had summoned some demons. But not yet. Oh yeah, Renatsuki.
Finally! We walked into the cafeteria to find Sayori. There she was, waiting for us at the same table where we were sitting yesterday. It seems that she had 4 bento boxes in front of her.
It seems or she does.
Once we were all seated... Is there any reason why you didn't tell me you are the freaking daughter of the mayor? Well, I thought you knew. Listen, Sayori, do I look like someone who watches the news? Good point. But at least you know now, right? We really got to talk about what's important. It doesn't really matter to me. I see there's extra boxes of food. Is that for all of us? Of course it is. I mean, I invited you here. So I figured that you'd appreciate good cooking. You did not have to think so highly of us. I mean, I'm really just as hungry as anyone else at lunchtime. Koto wasted no time to take one of the boxes and slid it over towards Yuri. Then she slid one over to herself. Yes, that is what I meant. No problem, dig in. I wanted to keep this conversation going, but Koto slid the last box towards me. Based on the stare she was giving me, this wasn't the right place to ask. Or I'm overthinking this.
Overthinking is one word.
After lunch. Sayori didn't seem to catch any of this, happy to see that the bento boxes were going to be eaten. So they got transferred as of today. Oh, not exactly. The paperwork was delayed quite a bit. I'm sure the teachers were surprised to be getting this so late. How would they have papers if they didn't exist until today? I told you I got this all figured out. Should we know any details of our supposed old school? I just let people know it wasn't important. Easier to treat it like a blank slate. I had a whole story ready. I mean, quick thinking, Koto. That's why you two are good at this. It's called being a professional, but close enough. If anyone's going to slip up, it won't be me. Koto gave a look at Yuri as she was startled. I didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, 'cause you let me handle the talking part.
Yeah, apostrophe for cause, because it's because.
It's always been easier this way. Are you two done bickering? You already nailed the arguing sister bit. Gonna drive me crazy. You know, Yuri could be just as smart as you. Maybe let her try and walk her own path. Look at you, butting in when no one asks. I'm glad I have an obligation to be polite towards you. So I'll dangle the olive branch for now. Now stop trying to stall and let me enjoy the free food. Thank you, by the way. Was manners never taught where you came from? Or is this par for the course? We all lose our temper from time to time. Apologies. Koto gave a short bow. Was she actually serious? We continued eating our food. The silence didn't last long as I heard a familiar voice calling us. Oh, it's Monica. I see that you made friends with the transfer students, Sayori. I hope your time at our school was a welcomed one. The girl with dark pigtails set her eyes on me and gave me a glare. I'd say that I finally came face to face with a student who tarnished the Sakaru High uniform.
That's supposed to be soccer?
Rigo. What do you want, Akane? Maybe you should let Monica handle this.
Why does she have white hair in this part? She didn't have white hair at the start of the mod, did she? I don't remember.
Thanks, Akane. Fine, but remember this. I don't take kindly to the bastardization of the school uniform. Akane nervously leads Riko away towards their table. Monica waited for Riko to be escorted away before talking. As much as I could be giving you a hard time on the uniform altercations, I'm not here to talk about that.
Does she mean alterations? Altercation is like, a squabble, sort of, or like a fight. But yeah, I don't know what she means by that.
I'm not here to talk about that. Then what are you here for? It's always nice to talk to you, Natsuki. It's regarding the new students. I have to say, their transfer got pushed up the list pretty quickly. I trust that it's in proper order. Yup, it's been handled. Is that so? I wonder who could have done this. Alright, so I thought there might have helped a little bit. Although I don't think that it's of your concern. Of course it is. As a member of the student council, part of my concern is the welcoming party. While I dumped out one ready, I wanted to offer any help if you need it. Perhaps we can chat later if you find some spare time. There's no need. Yeah, we've got our introductions already. From Natsuki or Sayori. What's that supposed to mean? Natsuki, duh. Is that a problem? Monica kept smiling, but something tells me she wasn't happy to hear that. I'll be talking to you later about your club. She leaves soon after that. That sure was ominous. I looked back at Koto and Yuri, who were watching Monica with confused looks. What's wrong? Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Right. That was all they said as they returned to our meals.
I wonder if they saw something about Monica that's like demon vision, but we wouldn't know ourselves because we're like human. Back in jail? You mean in hell?
Warden,
Find them.
Right.
I don't know what girl this might be. Good enough, I really thought I'll fall for this. I would, I guess would be whatever. Whatever. Well, I'll wait till it is my time to strike. Outside the occult club, Natsuki's POV.
We headed to our club when school was over, only to find Monica standing by the doors that led to our club. She was waiting for us? Oh, Yuri, go to know, huh? What are you doing here? We came to see their club. Is that so? Is something wrong? Well, it's a bit odd. 2 fresh students, the first thing they do is join this club. Talk about a coincidence. Hey, people can join whatever they want. I agree with you, Natsuki. This is a free school after all. I'm sure that most people would join a club to be comfortable. Like demons and the occult. Are you sure this is what you wanted? Hey, the occult club is just as valid as any other club. So these are the members you said you were going to join. I guess that you were thinking ahead on this one. What are you talking about? Oops. I was talking out loud again. I'm sure you're already on board with this. So you stood there waiting to ambush us. Don't you have better things to do? Correct as always, Natsuki.
God, that mouth just looks so wide on Monica.
I was looking to talk to Sayori anyways. Mind talking in private with me, Sayori? I got some papers to discuss with you. Nothing too special. Just dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Sounds boring. It might be tedious at times, but that's how things work around here. Sayori. Right, going! I watched Monica walk Koto. That was odd. I don't like the timing. No need to get worked up. I am sure Monica is trying to be polite. We should head inside. Yeah, but now I feel like joining is some kind of a test. Sayori will catch up later. Might as well give you a short tour of the place. At least Monica will be out of her hair for a bit. I opened the door to the clubroom. The 2 looked around as soon as we entered the clubroom. This is the clubroom? Yeah. School is over, so the students can use them for club meetings. At least that's how Sayori explained it back at the sleepover. What do you think of the school experience? It's interesting.
I don't know if they meant for this to be an ellipse, or just the end of a sentence. Don't go 2 dots, it's weird. A 3 or 1.
I guess.
So, humans are weird.
What do you mean?
I'll take that chick from earlier. I don't get her.
I don't get her either. Monica's annoying but harmless.
You seem to miss out on the intricacies of the dialogue.
What?
Oh, what I meant to say is that Monica plays a game with her words. Sis, now's not the time for that. That's what I mean. Humans don't just say things directly.
I don't get what you're trying to say.
I know. Things are simple for you. Leave higher thinking for the big kids.
What happened to your pupils?
I can and will kick you.
Apologies, I overextended. Back to the subject at hand. This is an occult club, correct?
Yeah, it's not done being set up. I'm sure Sayori can explain it better. Either way, you two would make this club have 4 members, which should be enough to make Monica back off.
Another simple answer. Please stop teasing her, sis.
Sayori excitedly enters the room, or entered the room.
Make a present tense.
Good news, we are officially a club. Does that mean she will finally lay off? Hope so.
As the club president, I will make sure everyone has fun. Natsuki will be my vice president.
What? Why me?
Because you're the first member of the club.
I can't fault her logic, but how am I going to lead the club whenever she's not here? So there is a part where you explain what the vice president does, right?
I thought that was obvious. Just make sure people are having fun. Well, I guess that wasn't an answer. You're kind of the expert at the occult stuff, so it'll be left to you to finish any started projects if I disappear for any reason. So she's the backup. That's basically what the vice president is.
You don't want to hyphenate back up there, I think. There you go.
Someone to help out the president. They're in charge while the president is missing.
Now hold on, what do you mean by disappearing?
I came up with that when Monica was talking to me. I was supposed to do a quick tour and it was left to you. So I figured you handled things well. Any other questions?
I have many. I ended up giving a sign. Do I have to do any of that paperwork?
I didn't plan on it, but are you offering?
Paperwork can be one word as well. Here you go.
No!
I didn't think I could push it any further. Just fill in the other members on what we do, and try to make sure they understand the rules.
We have rules?
Of course we do.
I've heard of bare bones explanations, but this... We are the Occult Club. We research the supernatural and occasionally mess around with demons.
Hey, that sounds perfect. Wow, that's bold.
Hey, it's what we do here.
Perhaps you could fancy it up a bit.
Meanwhile, in the literature club, we're at Kane now. Okay.
My name is Akane Kotobuki, Scorpio and high school student. Here I am in the literature club, playing a video game on my phone. Sometimes school can be a major drag, but what can you do? It's better than being at home. Lady is probably somewhere drunk and spending time at some stranger's house again. The sound of the doors of the club opening knocked me out of my thoughts. Monica steps into the club, returning from talking with Sayori, I believe. Everything is settled for them to be officially considered a club. She's been acting extra on edge lately. I'm not sure what made Monica so worked up. Are you absolutely sure? Were you being thorough? Oh yeah, Reiko. I can never get a read on her sometimes.
Well, is it never or sometimes?
I'd rather not even say anything when she's in serious mode. I swear sometimes I wonder if she has any chill at all in her. Afraid so. It seems that the new transfer students will be joining Sayori's little club. Condescending much. They seem alright so far. To think that the school allows a club such as this is beyond ridiculous. I'm far from done talking with that girl. Is she talking about that girl with the pink hair? You mean Natsuki? Yeah, her! Reiko isn't someone to back down on to get her worked up. Like back in the lunchroom where I had to step in between her and that Natsuki chick. Dragging her away was like walking a tiger on a leash. Monica already has enough stupid things going on in her life, so she doesn't need 99 more from Reiko.
Anyways, what did I miss?
Nothing really. Monica gives me a thankful look.
Okay, it shouldn't take too long for you and Rika to finish the rest of the paperwork.
Starting to capitalize it. Almost before.
So, you can continue with what you're doing.
I continued playing the game on my phone. Other than reading manga, I don't think I ever touched a novel. The only reason I joined was because Monica offered me a spot in her literature club to help ease me into making friends better. Looking back at Reiko, it hasn't helped. A piece of paper was placed on my table. It read, "Are you all right?" There, standing in front of me, was Hino-san. It caught me off guard that she would be concerned for me.
Would be concerned. And just said they would appear.
I tried to be friendly with her many times, only getting that same blank stare. Why, oh yes, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. She nods and leaves. Maybe she's not bad after all.